Ooh. What's up, Mr. Bulletproof Kush? What's going on, man? I can't hear you with that friggin' background tone from the playroom. Pretty good. Pretty good. I got a little broadcast going on, if you want to look at my ugliness. if do I smoke? Just marijuana though, no tobacco. Yo. She's gonna have one in 6 weeks, right? All right, congratulations. 6 weeks. So you're expecting here in June for your wife? For June? Now what day? What day could it be? The same time for your baby? Now what day? '17th. Okay. My father's birthday is June 21. My real father. And then, but you tell me you married your wife in Jamaica. The same time your baby's, just the same time your baby will be due. Good day, man. Good day for you. I hope it happens the same day for your anniversary. That'd be a very good for you. So either way, you're going to have a Gemini, right? Either way, your child will be a Gemini. Coming out in June. My mom and dad both are Gemini. My mom's birthday is May 24th. My dad is June 21. Cool, man. Yeah. Cheers for you, though. Cheers. First beer for the evening for me. Afternoon, 5 o'clock. Always have one or two. I don't know how to pronounce your name, man. A Trump burger. A Trump booger. No, they're hanging off my nutsack, buddy. They're hanging off Donald J. Doyle, not Donald J. Trump. They're dangling off the angle of my hairline in dick erection. You better believe that. Hoorah. Hoorah. That's where they live. You forget, I'm the reason of them knowing the Royal Building Code. People still don't know it. Man, I told y'all like 5 years ago when they came here on the Royal Nautical Mile. You know, guys. There he is. Hey, Kush. There you go, brother. Yeah, it's hard to be in the party and talk and then hear it echoing on the stream. Cool, man. Thank you for coming in to see me. Yeah. I don't do many streams here lately. There ain't too much to do. There is a lot I can do. Outdoor streams. I'm not really mobile right now, so y'all know. I am working on that. Getting things to get mobile, to get outdoors. I do have a YouTube account, but I can't, keep the stream through PlayStation 4. I can go right now, YouTube, but I'm working on getting a mobile station built where I can unhook my PlayStation, plug it in, and set up outside. and then we can have a big all-day view of just, yeah. I'm in there just explaining to everyone, you know, I ain't been doing a lot of streams lately. I do appreciate y'all tuning in, saying hi to a couple of y'all that are here. I do have a YouTube account where I can take my phone and I can go outside, but you would have to strictly look at me through YouTube, and I don't know how to send invites out once I'm using my phone. So right now, with me using PlayStation, I stream under YouTube. So, you know, a lot of you have to use your YouTube names and all that stuff to comment back. And I know it's hard for people that's always followed me since Ustream or prior, you know. So I'm sorry if I'm using YouTube and it's creating you as a follower to want to watch me being the streamer unable to communicate and stuff. Because it frustrates me. I gotta start a new account just to send my buddy a hey, cheers stream, a message. Ugh, what the heck? You know, so, you know. That's why I ain't really been like trying to be out there too much, doing someone like the Hoopla streams, you know, the Medusa streams, the preaching streams. You know, I want to do more. I bring my nephew down, we're doing basketball, art and craft stuff. Of course, I got the dogs. I don't know where she went. She's somewhere around here. Oh, she's over there. She's over there on the other side of the chair. Yeah, you can see her head. She's there, yeah. And my good boy's on the bed, sleeping. The dogs, they've been sleeping all day today. We got a bad, overcast and wind. And then they're saying about, it was supposed to be from 5:30 to 7. I mean, severe storms we're supposed to have to watch out for here within the next 2 or 3 hours. It's just been very chilly and windy today, overcast. I've been all kinds of bored. Been reading a lot of good literature though, coming up for the summer. Our, I guess you call it, it's like a Grisettier park and recreational brochure of the county I live in and all the park and recreation activities that will be coming up now that this is a new season, you know. And yeah, the kids are gonna act like little niggers, beating on each other, punching on each other. Everyone's running around here, Heroin River and everyone again. I mean, the only one that's gonna have to suffer is me and the kids. When these goddamn people are sick and they're puking and they're fucking in the hospital dead. You know, we are the ones that gotta suffer. The kids fight, the kids are cursing, the kids are getting abused by it. The parents are acting like fucking the worst niggers you could ever be around. And they all snake their bologna and fucking cheesiness, their ego tripping, and their 50 silver tongues on the goddamn innocent people and the children. And now I see why they say people have kids and they use them like weapons to hide in their kids and use their kids to thieve with, to lie with, to steal with, to cheat with, to act around with. Act around the way they act. Yeah, I can push and kick someone around, to boss someone around, but I can't control my own life. But I'll have a kid and control that kid, bossing around and smacking around. Oh, Kev, man, Medusa's about to strike. That's what I'm mumbling about. my mind will go to mumbling and Medusa running around here on heroin and cocaine and acting like my left arm and my ball sack and my asshole, acting like 5 other kids' mouths and throats and heads and ripping out the back of your ear and your jugular vein. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. No one like a Virgo. Fuck me, what my eyes see. But they all like hanging around my crotch like they're walking on it like a goddamn hallway. God damn it, cheers. Can't we have a hoorah? Other than everyone with a thumb up their ass? I'll give you a thumb, but not put it up your ass. You know what I noticed? The way I did that patch? You see that patch right there? It looks like a big thumb up. Yeah. Doesn't it? That patch I had to do right there. Yeah, and it looks like 2 thumbs up. Hair tongue, Medusa. Ah, ah, ah. Let me put everyone's pants on fire and make everyone have a rotten mouth of speaking the word fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you too. Fuck you, don't look at me, fuck you, shut your mouth, fuck you, God bless you. The more I hear anyone start saying fuck and fuck, I'm just gonna say God bless you. I'm gonna do, what was his name? Steve Herr, Benny Herr. Remember every Sunday morning? You've been healed! Let you see the light! You've been healed, my child! Fuck you, thank you, God bless you, God bless you. Man, that's what I'm going on with, man. Medusa taking 10 dicks like she's playing Tarzan with it. She got 30 ball sacks. And the word fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It sound like somebody sneezing. That's why I'm like, bless you, God bless you, God bless you too. God bless you. Hey, Paul, what's up, bro? What's up? Thanks for swinging in, man. I'm just trying to have a little stream. Hippie hour, happy hour. All day I thought it was Friday. Feels like Friday. It's Thirsty Thursday. Some little Thursday. 5 o'clock. Somewhere. It's 5 o'clock Eastern time. They're all running around. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So every time I'm hearing them cuss it, I'm saying, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Go smoke another cigarette. Stick your thumb up my ass, too. And that's what it's all about. You can do the hokey pokey and you shake it all around. Besides that, I gained some good knowledge today at a park and recreations in my county. Big Toke, what's up, brother? What's up, Big Token? Afghani. Yes, sir, bro. Hey, man. You know me. You know me. I think that should be like, we ain't in a gang, you know, but when we see each other or we're having a stream or we know each other, let's do our... At least that's my way of saying hi. Hope we're staying hi to each other. You know me, man. I think of the craziest shit, but it's being a hippie-minded stoner. You know. I'm not the only one that got this shirt in the 420 Club. We all didn't go out and get it either. Like, oh, I got that shirt because David got it. You know, no, I got this for Christmas from my stepdad. And he also wears this shirt. You know, I was wearing the shirt one day. And then I look, and Dave had it on his chair one day. Stephen King, you know, when he was around, being the Stephen King that he was at the first time, the original Stephen King. was wearing this shirt a lot. You know, I'm not saying he is original from who he is, but through the 420 downfall, you know, I'm not making drama. I'm just talking about the shirt. Just talking about the shirt. And like I said, no. We all didn't get it for being in the club. It's just like, I guess it's like a typical stoner thing, you know. If you don't got it, get you one, dude. Cheech and Chong, man. Cheech and Chong. I thought it'd be cool to put his name right there, say Tom, you know, for Tommy Chong, and I put the 420 right there. A 420 Club. And look, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Who does that look like? Like now or nowadays? I already know this looks like me. You put a red bandana on me, here's the scraggly hair and the beard. I'm the new age Tommy Chong. But who does this look like in the 420 Club? Kind of short, Mexican, Californian, mustache. Kind of looks like Dave, doesn't it? Yeah, same here in Virginia. You seen I had to put on the flannel again, yeah. This is comfortable outside, but I'm sure this evening, like last evening, and how you are up there a little north, I'm going to need the flannel coat too, or a hooded sweatshirt. But yeah, you're right. It's not summertime yet, yeah, it's letting us know. But you know what? The trout that are still stocked are loving this. And I'm glad that, you know, it's going to be a real cool weekend that my dad and the kids can go out and hopefully catch a couple more trout before the end of it. Dogcat, man, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Happy Friday for you, man. It did. It did get cold. I feel it. It did. You're right. But you heard me talk about the trout. Yeah, man. They stock streams around here from, they get trout from West Virginia, you know, from the springs, or like how it is in Pennsylvania and Maryland, you know, a lot more cooler, especially along the Appalachian Mountains. And then we're kind of like at the edge of the end of the valley. Before like you get to where it's getting city-ish and suburbish. But we're not in the mountain, but we're like, you can still see big quartz, a lot of big rock in your land where I'm at, but we're not like in the mountain, you know. But we got little areas that they stock for trout. When it's trout season, you know, you can't be out there when it's 90 degrees. They don't like it. They love this temperature. That's what I'm saying, man. They stock the heck out of it in PA. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean by it too. Yeah. And they love it. So that's what I'm saying. Even though it is a little bit cool for us thinking we were going to get all this warm that's coming in, I kind of like it, you know, because it's not too cold, but it's not too hot. But it's still a chill. Yeah, you get that. Woo! It's like, woo! But it's still cool to be out there with the grill going. You know, we had the grill going last night. Yep, the grill was going last night. And just 2 beers. You know, 2 beers out on the deck was beautiful. You know, the grill growing kept you a little bit warm. 2 beers. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at it, you know. Thank God to be alive today. Look, Whiskers, I did lose 2 people already. You know, they say, man, they come in threes. My grandpa just passed away. God bless his heart, man. My poor grandpa, Opa. He's on the German side, on my mom's side. He's my mom's stepdad, but he's more my grandpa, you know. He's always been there since I was a kid. My other grandpa, not my dad's dad, my mom's dad. Not my grandpa I was named after with my blood. But a very honorable man, an army man. a retired Army man, a veteran of the Vietnam, Korean War, friggin' Black Ops, the Cold War, just list can go on. He passed off April, today's May the 4th, April. He passed off the 19th. Now, the 29th, one of my godfathers, a real good guy that taught me a lot of my work in HVAC, a guy that taught me a lot of work, he just passed off of an inner pancreatic cancer. He battled a cancer. And he went from being 185 pounds, athletic, very good worker, to 125 pounds, skin and bones, to just couldn't do it. The cancer tore him up, man. And for some reason to me, it feels harder for me losing Andre than my grandpa. For some reason. Probably because I spent more of my life and time around Andre than I really did my grandpa. Because my grandpa was always, with the military, or he really never lived close. Now, Andre, when I graduated high school in 1998 and worked in Quantico in the military base on the military housing, whenever the Marines would move out of their house, I worked maintenance in the military housing. He was the head HVAC technician. I mean, he was the head honcho. He knew it all. And he's from Jersey, blonde hair, blue eyes, but man, the most knowledgeable, caring, tender-hearted. I don't even think you could see and tell when Andre is frustrated or overworked, but I never really think I heard him of like a big verbal or a physical notion from him, other than how my stepdad could get, or other people could get, It's just one of them, man. You wouldn't think out of all the people that someone like that should have to go out like that. I don't even think he was barely at 50. He might have he was either turning 50 or this was his 51st birthday this year. Coming up and the sign of the cancer. He's the sign of a cancer. So yeah, he didn't even get to have his birthday this year. So I don't know if he's like 51 or 50. But it just, man, he's a godfather to me. He showed me things. He showed me how to use tools. He showed me my fundamentals and basics of heating and air conditioning. I would know nothing about dealing with heating and air conditioning of anything in a home if it wasn't for him teaching me, him giving me tools, him asking me to help him when I'm not working with my father in our end of our work. We were the wood refinishers in all the military homes. So man, it just... You gotta take it to each with their own. Like they say, they come in threes. There went my grandpa. There went Andre. I'm living my day. Every day could be my last one, So it's just gotta say, time's getting short, man. They said it's getting short. People will disappear. People, one day they're here, one day they're gone. So that's, if you don't like it, if I'm ugly, if I look goofy, oh well. I'm just, you heard me. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to see some of my buddies, I know I can't recognize a lot of y'all's names because you have to use a different YouTube name. I hate that because we all recognize each other as our gamer names that we know each other as originally not 5 other computer names. You know, I hate that with the computer. But yo, man, for y'all that's hung in there with me, watch my streams, man, I appreciate it. For those that I know, you know, where I can recognize Straight Ball, Limp Whiskers, if I don't recognize, like, if you have an original name that you and I has always talked, you know, or hung out with, I'm sorry if I don't know you as your original username. You know what I'm getting at. But I do, man. I ain't in here looking for 500 people. Look, I'm the top guy. Hey. I throw on a stream on board. It's happy hour. You know, there ain't too much that I can do right now. I don't got the money to do a lot that I want to do, so just thank God I'm alive. You know how it is. TGIF. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. Like I said, I'm just more feeling it for Andre, because he just became a grandfather. You know, Andre had another 30, 40 years of life to live, you know. My grandfather went out in his battle. My grandfather went out in a bigger battle than he did battling, being a retired major in the Army. He retired as a major in the Army. He went to battle. He's seen people, you know, alive, dead, within the snap of fingers. He's been all around the world, the planet, vacation, double retirements, you know, the same wife that he married. No cheating, no badness, you know, the same wife he married. It's hard to say that. The same wife he married, his original wife, you know. He's a hell of a goddamn man. He went through more of a battle in his last 2-3 years of life than he did in his whole years of life. For him to finally pass off isn't saying, well, oh, good, grandpa's dead. It's saying, well, at least he ain't here suffering the last years of that battle he's in. I mean, that man went out in a battle worse than he went when he was in his fatigues with weapons, battling people. He lived with the longest living transplanted organ in his body in the United States of America. He carried the oldest transplanted organ in his body in the United States of America. That organ he carried was 25 years he carried that organ, a liver. Yeah, and battled through all that after having a liver transplant in his 60s. Almost made it to close to 90 years old. That's what I'm saying. That man went out like a big time troop. If he didn't drink heavily and put the physical attribute on his body, he would have lived over 100 years old. Both of my great grandmothers were at the centenarian mark. They both passed off at 99. My German grandmother's excuse was, who wants to live to be 100 years old anyways? It's just a number. She did everything by herself till she was 92 years old. She would hand catch trout from a stream and gut them with her finger. She would stick her finger all the way up their asshole, rip the inner part of their gut bone open, rip the goddamn guts out of it, rip the head off the fish, and cook it herself. They never kind of changed their rhythms, you know. I think what got my grandpa was dealing with the VA. You know, of course they looked out for him. You know, of course they kept him alive, but the chemicals, the medications, you know, the things that he went out battling like a soldier. I know he could have went out another 10 years, but he went out close to 90. What's hard for me is my buddy Andre, though. God, man, didn't even get to retire. Wasn't even 60 years old, you know. That's a little young, you know. But hey, I'm just glad to be alive. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Because I know there's times, just like a few of us know, God, why didn't you let me die? Did they bring me back for a reason? I know I already died. Shit. Once. Uncle D died 2 times. Look at me and look at these scars. This scar this is separate than this one. This is the last one that I got. My last big catastrophe. But you can see it. This one here goes from the edge of this eyebrow all the way up and it stops here. But now this one, the edge of here, the bottom part of here, stops and it connects into here. It's almost like the Mark of Zora. And it's above the right side of my eye. It's crazy. Snake a look and see what's happening around this spell. So long. Boy, you need to go get a pool. You want to go get a bean in there? Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay. Sit down. Come on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Ow! Ow! Ah! Ah! You motherfucking goddamn dude! You got the biggest head on you. Oh my God. Ah, shit. Man, that dog just jumped up and headbutted me, dude. And my funny bone. You silly boy. Hold on. Oh. Man. Come on, Goldie. Goldie. Come on, Goldie. Goldie. Good, Ma. Sour looking fucking at your face. Yeah, I want me to knead the goddamn dog in his rib cage. Yeah, I know, you didn't need to go out there and take a fucking risk for nothing, did you? What a rotten, doped up motherfucking sick fucking lunatic you are. get out of what the fuck his shit is. Unfucking believable. God, motherfucking damn. Shoulder flopping, I can't even close the fucking door now. Knocked the fucking dog out of the middle of wanting to go shit. Walk right through a goddamn fucking tree. Knock 30 fucking smiles right out of someone's fucking face. And just sit there. Look at me like my goddamn fucking face. It's a fucking idiot. Crouch motherfucking jam. I'm sorry you can't go out there and shit or piss, Tiggy. Fuck. Walk back in here, the goddamn rotten bitch, and just sitting there lipping your dick out the damn dog and the... What the fuck? Is she sitting there with her phone doing this? Man. Is that you, Big Boss? That's Kings? Okay. I'm trying to throw a stream on, man. Went to take the dogs out. Had a pretty good friggin' conversation with Dad. He's taking the kids out to go fishing. Man. I turn around and goddamn Medusa's attacking everybody again. Now, why is this door opening magically? And how are you coming out of this door? And you didn't even go in this door. What the fuck? What was that one cartoon where the guy would like shake his head real quick and he'd be like, whoa. Man, they got my dad so scuttlebutt in a rush, they almost sent him down the street with the tailgate wide open, and everything I just made sure he had loaded up in the truck to go fishing, rolling out the back of the goddamn tailgate. I'm screaming at him, hey, you're not ready to leave the tailgate, ain't even shut. Why? They're gonna make all your all's hands where they're going, doing what they're doing, and I'm not going nowhere. I gotta tell you to push stop in your vehicle to close your tailgate because the way someone's sending you fucking somewhere on a goddamn Sperry fucking tail. Fuck. You know, it's the first time I ever walked into a goddamn tree in my fucking life. Literally just turned my goddamn body and walked right into a goddamn tree and just sitting there and looked at it, and it's like, wow. And there's just Tongue Deuce's look at you. I watched the dog lift his leg and forget to piss and want to shit. I'm standing here, right, looking at my hair this way. I've always combed my hair backwards, but now it's looking like it has a sideways part on it. Never parted my hair sideways in my life. Only time I ever parted my hair was right down the middle. Then I used to wear my hair behind my ears. Undercut. All this was undercut. In a big ponytail. The skater cut. All that. And then when I take it out, it would go half here, half there, all the way down to my shoulders. That was 9th and 10th grade. The Turd Man, I ain't seen you in a while, man. Hey. A turd's a turd. They've been there. Sometimes not the best way you want them, you know. It's not always a firm one. It's a squirm one. We all like it when they're good and firm and it's just a all right. Let's get on with the show. But when you get one of those squirm ones, it ain't really pancakey or diary. It kind of has like a Klingon notion. Like, hey, wait a minute. You broke off in the wrong area. You were supposed to ooze out a little more. The short change one. When you think you're ripping a Lincoln log, but then you look in there and it's like like a little minnow. Or the one I don't understand. You know you cut a turd out your ass. You felt it, you smelt it, and you dealt it. You even wipe your ass and you got fucking shit stains on your asshole. But you look in the toilet bowl and the toilet bowl ate it. It was the ghost poopy. How many of y'all know the poopy list? Remember the poopy list? Oh, God. Yeah, that's the best time, you know. You rip your log in the morning, that's it. Then you just go through shit for the rest of the day. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what happens. You get like that little buildup right there where your log factory's going on, and then your logs kind of, they get through, but then you get where a little bit of it just... I was like, wow, that wasn't a firm one. That's why I'm really not big on drinking. I don't. The stream been going off for an hour. This is the same beer for a whole damn hour, and then some. Yeah, eat a lot of steak. Yep, that's what I've been going at. Steaks, potatoes. What else do we have? We had steaks, potatoes. We had tacos earlier this week. Had steak. That's probably what I'll eat again tonight. There's a half a steak in there. I just take a potato and stab the hell out of it with a fork. Put it in the microwave. Make a fake baked potato. Put a little bit of butter on it, salt and pepper. Half a steak. Piece of white bread. Hey, it draws a blank, right? Something's better than nothing. I don't complain when it comes to eating, man. As long as it ain't raw food. Or, you know what I mean. Not raw. Spoiled or food that is unedible to eat, you know. Yeah, and hear what I said. I'd probably just put like a dinner roll or a piece of white bread on the side and baked potato, leftover steak, and a solid piece of bread. I ain't doing too much, though. Not doing too much. Enjoying this temperature, man. Wow. I mean, it is chilly nice. It is chilly nice out there. I have off stage sometimes. Solid log sometimes. Soft running. But most solid. Yeah. That's mostly how I am. Or you'll get a log that ain't really a log. You know what I mean? It's formed, but it's a softie. Yeah. It came out, but it ain't come out like the whole log. It came out soft section log. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kind of like, yeah, you're right. It's kind of like if you go look at an old tree in the woods that fell down and it has too much water where it got to it, and you can kind of kick at some of the areas and they'll explode and fall apart, but in some areas they're still very solid. I guess that's when we get a little bit of this. Too much in our logging area of our log system. Yeah, dude, your sarcasm's perfect, you know. Yeah, you got good sarcasm. And it's glad that we can, yeah, those are the ones I don't like. The build-ups. Or the ones you know that, like, you don't have that turtle head notion. Like, alright, it's ready to just ooze out. But you got that notion where you gotta kind of do your arm where you gotta, or the face, the sounds, the, like, I don't know what people do in their routines. They might grab the side of the toilet. They might, you know, push on the wall. They might lift their legs up to their chest. I know not to push to an extent because your fucking guts, you know, you get a, what they call it, like a hernia, your belly button and all that will puss out. I know. So there's times where even if you know it's there but I don't want to come out, I ain't pushing like a maniac. I ain't gonna, what do they call them? Other than you having a blue vein erection, you get that vein in the middle of your head that pops out and you're like, and you barely hear a boom, boom. And it's like somebody dropped a penny in the toilet bowl and you look in there and you got that little turd this big just floating. It's like, hey, little guy, what were you doing in there? God dang. You ain't even log. Yeah, like a little plug, a butt plug. It's like it was just in there the wrong way. But it's like when I come out, it wasn't in there like it was in there all sideways and kinked and got 10 knives and swords in it. It was just like, it was in there that big, but all of a sudden it come out that small. Or it's weird the way that our rectal muscle has to feel rectified like that. And it's like, what the you lifting up your ass cheek? Wow. Oh, wow. Now, can I get this big fucking monster out of me now? Can I? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like a log sliver, yeah. Like there was a splinter of the log, or the log was going through the logging channel real good, and then it got kinked, or your inner lube of your walls is what it is what I noticed. Your inner lube had a little dry area in it or something, I don't know, but hey, Dave, you hear me in here talking shit to the turd guy. Not about no one, though. Literally about the turd. Literally talking shit about the turd. You know about it, Dave. I already told him. That's my boy right there, Dave, the New Age. That's your boy, Uncle D. A lot of people have this shirt. We never got it. Like, oh, I'm getting a shirt because Dave got it. Dave's getting a shirt because I got it. I'm getting a shirt because I'm in the 420 Club with Dave. No, no one knew it. You know, we got the shirt because we're hippies. We're stoners. We are consummeurs. We are 420 people. I've heard, Mr. Turd, that a woman's poopy is different than our poopy. And that's where they like to make problems with us. I don't want to get into it because I'm not in a relationship. Maybe Dave can vouch for us with that, because some relationships are kind of open like that, you know. I do know I do know of girls that they shit like a champ. Because I've heard guys at work say, man, my old lady called me in the goddamn bathroom, and I tell you what. Yeah, bro. You know, Dave. You know, dude. And yes, it is. Cheers up, the second one I open. I'm right here ready, packed for the that's like I'm saying, it's not like me throwing up my gang sign or whatever, but that's me having my 420 Club salute. That's like my salute for the 420 Club. Because, we got a 4, we got a 2, we got a O. And what's that look like? You're holding that thing right there for your buddy. And we're always doing what when we're passing it to the left? Giving peace. Man, I'm glad you had a good one yesterday too, bro. You got it all up in there, the radiator? Everything went in bueno? Is the car good now? Or do you still got to do a little bit more with it? A little more. I never knew you had a Dodge. I always knew you had the Explorer or the Expedition. I always knew you had an SUV, with rims, a good stereo. I went down the road with you. I've been to the job site with you, bro. I never knew you had a Dodge. Yeah. Called Keef. He was smoking weed called Keef. Oh yeah, there's so many different kinds, turds. Well, a Keef, see, that's a little different than the weed. A Keef is the stuff that supposedly is what you get from the weed grinder, or like the pollen or the crystals that fall off your bud. That is what the Keef is. Okay, Dave said he's always had 2. Okay, I hear you, boss. Yeah. Yeah, man. It was like a dust. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. It's more what you find if you're not a pothead, like, you really don't know the lingo of it. But they have a thing called we use a tool called a weed grinder. Some of us do. I'm still kind of old school. I like to do it the way Dave does. Either on a flat surface with my fingers, because then you can smell it. You can taste it a little while you're breaking it up. Or, you can break it down like that. Or people put it in a grinder machine and they'll turn it. And what it does, it grinds the bud down and it puts it into a lower section. And then there's a screen that catches that stuff that you're saying. It looks like dust. And it's called the Keef. But it's like the crystals and a lot of the strong THC off the bud. And oh yeah, man, you pack a bowl like how I got that full of green weed, you pack that stuff called Keef in here and do a hit, you're gonna feel it a lot stronger. Because that's more of the, how can I say, that's more of the stronger part of the plant. The plant has different parts. When we smoke the plant, we're smoking almost all of the plant. Some of it doesn't have a lot of the THC that a lot of it do. That's why people are into extracts nowadays, where they're just getting that oil and not putting the tar from the rest of the plant that's kind of unsmokable, We're getting THC, we're getting the smoke, but they're actually getting the actual effect of it extracted. healthier form. Yeah, man. Cheers. Blaze up. Hell yeah. Wow. Is that Fender or a vendor? Yeah, that thing needs cleaning. Rubbing alcohol, and I got a brush I put in there. I should do it every month, and this is the beginning of the month, yeah. And I try to change the water every day, but it's hard to, get access to the kitchen. Not really having to surround the kids. We got elementary kids now to where they know about it, they know we do it, but I don't like to be just, walking around in the middle of the day with stuff in my hand, I'm just like that around children. I'm sorry. I think it should be for all of us, We should all enjoy our gardens, looking at our gardens we're about to make, our indoor, our outdoor products. We should all be able to trade. For example, when I'm done, in about, 7-8 months or 5 months, I should be able to take, something of my best product, and I should be able to go to my buddy Dave and be like, hey dude, can I trade you an ounce of what I grew for the ounce of what you grew over there? Oh yeah, sure, D. You're fucking right. I got like 5 pounds off of those 3 plants. I'm not gonna get strung out on that. Smoking it and staring at it for 3 months. Cool. Yeah. And you grew a Kush and I grew a Sativa. That's a perfect match, That's what I wish it was more legal for us to be like that, Other like in California, he's able to enjoy that. How can I explain that? And not just him, people in those states are able to enjoy not that stress beating down on them. Where I'm at, I have to worry about, okay, I smoke marijuana, I get in trouble by the law for smoking marijuana, I lose my license to drive a car for 6 months right off the fucking get-go. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, then I gotta go into my court charge. Then I'm asked, do I want a court-appointed attorney or do I have an attorney? And then the shit drags on, Other than being okay. You're okay. You're not under the influence, acting like an idiot. You got a couple of home plants. You're not in here growing to try to be like a kingpin. You're not growing where you're trying to be at an ocean where you're out there selling friggin' 200-300 pounds of marijuana a week. You're barely consuming 10 to 15 pounds a year of growing. So you're a person that should just be able to not worry about it. Growing it, getting it where you need to get it, and using it as my medication or as if someone wants a cigarette. And it's not just me, a lot of people should have that availability in their life, If they want to buy it, yeah. Let's go to the store, let's buy that, let's buy this one. If they want to grow it, let them grow it. If I want to go see Dave right here, if I want to go do the new modern era Chong, and hey, man, dude, can I like kick back in the man cave for like the weekend with you, bro? Oh, man, you know you can, Uncle D. You better fucking believe it, bro. Check out the grow room, man. Let's come out here, man. Let me show you a little around Cali around here. And oh, no, I'm cool, Dave. I just want to kick back in the room and zone out, bro. No, I'm not asleep, bro. That's how I am, man. My parents were hippies. My dad's a Vietnam veteran. I try to make sure I communicate with the best of good people. Not who got the weed and who's smoking the most weed. The best of quality of what you're getting when you're catching a buzz with your buddies, your homies. Some of the songs you play sometimes. The activities you do, you know. But lately, a lot of us have been getting drama, trolls, he said, she says, you know. Someone literally asked me one day, are you ever going to do something with your life? Is that all you fucking do is think about weed? Were you ever going to get in your life? I'm like, well, I don't know. Think about it. Think about how many people right now, all they fucking do every day in life is thinking of doing something about weed. How much goddamn money they got. And how successful they are. So how am I wrong if that's not just my main topic? Oh, I think of family. I got emotion. I can cry. I do cry. I do have two people that just passed away. And I'm going through a bad passing away of one of my godfathers. It still ain't hit me until I went there and give his wife a hug. Then I got to look at his children that I remember since they were this big. So now his goddamn son's bigger than me. Bigger than me like this too. His goddamn daughter looks like a goddamn friggin' doll just a friggin' brick. It's like, wow. I remember seeing you from this age. 13, 14. Ah, shit, man. Now you got kids, you know. My buddy's son's about to join the Marine Corps if he's still doing that. It's like, wow. But my buddy ain't there. My dad's buddy. One of my good buddies I learned a lot of work from. And I say, hey, man, I got to take every day like it's my last one. I don't know. All the work I did, the places I worked, the things I could have caught. Not sexual. I ain't had sex in the year 2000. So I know I'm good in that notion. I've been tested already for sexually transmitted diseases. So I ain't worried about none of that, you know. But other things, places I worked, historical places, people that might have bugged me, poisoned me, that want me dead. I don't know. Snowman, life's about your turd. Sometimes your turd ain't there. Sometimes everybody's treating everyone like shit. Or being the shit. The shit hit the fan. That's why I wake up every day. Hopefully everyone has their morning constitution to relieve theirself and believe theirself. That's what I call it. To where you can relieve yourself and you can believe yourself and the ones around you. If not, I hope before you get out of there to hit that fan above your head, that exhaust fan, and you can carry your day on. But I don't never look and treat and think, and oh, this person likes shit, this person, this the shit, piss on, shit on. Never think about like that. Just say, yeah, you know, the key, yeah, time is too short. And you gotta enjoy the time that you got. When you got the time that you got, yeah. That's another thing. All the things you know you can do, don't put it off until tomorrow. Yeah. That's where I'm always doing to myself lately. I know I could do that. I know I could go do this. I can go do this. Yeah, I can go do that. Yeah, maybe I can go do this. Should have been there maybe in myself. But, you know, and I'm not just speaking me or you know, just Uncle Donald. A lot of us get this, man. Yeah, maybe I do. Don't worry about that. I think is don't think about it, just do it, you know. The thought's there, put it in action. That's kind of how it all, they say the first time when you puffed up is almost the way that you'll carry yourself. So I'm the type of person, it speeds me up. Because the first time I puffed up, I was outside. It's very bright and sunny. I had a basketball under my arm on the way to the basketball court. And the black dudes in the hood kept telling me, man, nigga, you're too motherfucking fast and hyper. You need this shit to slow you down, nigga. Take a hit of this white boy. No, hit that. What do you mean you don't know how to hit that joint, man? Hit that joint. Oh, I forgot you don't smoke cigarettes. Hit that motherfucker down. Now, you ain't gonna get in trouble from your mom and dad. Everyone know your mom and dad be smoking like my mom and dad. So hit that motherfucker. So I'm sitting there and it's running and it's making ashes and I'm all of a sudden I got that feeling like my body turned on, like it just, like it got more sunnier than it was even sunny. That's what it felt like. Like it went from already being outside and sunny to all of a sudden being like, and I was sitting there like, I got real silent and I had the ball in my hand and I just kept looking at everything 500 times more and then passing it and I grabbed it one more time. I gave it back to him, but my eyes were just seeing everything so much 1,100 times, right? And the only thing I could say is, all right, let's go play basketball now. And the whole time I went, I was shadow playing. You know how you shadow play yourself with the basketball? You know, you could be at the court shadow playing, dribbling. I was shadow playing, right? But in my mind, I kept imagining, damn, this shit feels tight, Uncle. I'm gonna be fucking these motherfuckers up. This shit is nice, right? But I wasn't thinking like bad words like that. I was just thinking of like, you know, I was getting into motion. I had the ball dribbling. And you gotta think, I got mad hand ball skills with basketball. And I was thinking, man, I'm about to do the Shaq on these fools. Because there was a rim down there that was a little smaller where you could dunk on people. There was a small rim for the elementary kids, right? So what I seen a tree branch, and I thought I was going to practice on the tree branch. So I had the ball, and I'm like, hey, y'all, I'm about to pull some Shaq Daddy on y'all today. That was the second thing I said after I pulled. I was like, hey, I'm about to pull some Shaq Daddy on y'all. Watch this. And I went to the tree branch and I grabbed the ball, and you remember how Shaq used to dunk and then he lift his knees up to his chest and that was his symbol, that Shaq attack, right? And you remember how you and your friends could adjust your basketball rim with the old broomstick? You push that little black lever in the back of your basketball rim with your grandma, or we used to do it at my buddy's grandma's house, at Nana's house in the parking lot. with her old mop and broomstick, and it raised and lowered the basketball rim. And you could do slam dunk competitions on the old little portable basketball rims that raised and low. Well, I did that to the tree branch, the Shack Attack. I hit that bad boy so hard, the tree branch broke. Right? And it was like, damn! That little nigga just did the Shack Attack. Look at the tree branch. Tree branch was so heavy, I was on the fucking ground, dude, and it broke, and it fell on top of me, and I couldn't get up, and I was friggin' hurt. I was like, ow! Dude, get it off me. I had a big cut across my chest, where another part of a small branch was off that big branch, like a little limb. Man, the branch was thick, but I went up to it and just put my weight on it in the wrong part of it, and when I did that Shack Attack, that ball the first time I ever got high. Man, it makes me hyper when I get high. It's like when I smoke weed, it's like if someone was on their meth or their cocaine or whatever. That's how hype it gets me. It gets me like 0 to 100 real quick. Why do you think I was always successful with the work I did? Like, man, you did fucking 4 lawns. We're still trying to do this one. I'm like, yeah, I got a good buzz this morning. I don't need that friggin' music in my ear. Or when I'd paint, I'd have the whole second friggin' room cut in and already friggin' going in the bottom deck. Then they pulled the branch off me. Had a big gouge in my chest. It was bleeding. Had to go into the Navy barracks and use the bathroom and dab friggin' paper towels on me. Those old paper nasty ones that are like brown paper bags. They got that smell to it. They even had them in school. Man, I'm telling you, the tooth. You know the tooth? They got chipped. Just like my boy Dave's. I ain't scared to show you it. I got a chipped tooth. You know what that happened from? The dog gnarled at my mouth. His teeth hit my teeth. That was one of the worst feelings of my life. And I knew he hit my tooth. I was just scared the whole thing fell out. And I started licking my tongue at it. And I was like, oh, man. But to make a long story short, my first day getting high, ripped at that tree branch. They got it off me. I got up. I washed my chest off a little bit, stopped the bleeding. I still had a little bit of a buzz, but I was kind of like buzzkilled by the way the branch fell on me. Man. But then after that, that was the new routine. Let's get off the school bus. Let's meet Donald in the front yard. I know they'd be in the front yard. They'd be bouncing their basketballs. I'd grab mine. They'd already have their stuff rolled up. We'd walk by there by the river's edge. Go in the bushes. 15, 16 years old. Walk out of there. Go right up the road. See, and I was smart because we were playing ball. We weren't playing in town because we had a clown-ass basketball room. We were walking to the other end, on the military end, where they had the basketball rims inside where the tennis court was. So we weren't losing our ball. We were playing against the old military Navy guys, hanging out in the barracks, hitting the vending machines up, playing in their game room, pool, darts, especially if it started raining. Man, then we started playing volleyball with them, helping them friggin' when some of the guys couldn't make it for their T-ball teams. I played flag football with the Marines and the Navy when a lot of their guys couldn't make it. If they were on the training, if they were in the field. A lot of people would go to classes and they couldn't be there for the game. Man, go to Q-Town and get Donald, man. He'll put on a flag for one of these teams. Helped them do the Special Olympics right there in the field next to my house in Quantico Town. If I wasn't doing outdoor fishing, basketball, I was at that field, Babe Ruth Field. That's what they named that field. You know what it is now? A fucking gravel parking lot for motherfuckers in a fucked up computer game. Just shit staring in it. Man, I'm glad I don't live there no more. Quantico, man. I love being out here in this wide open 4.5 acre beautifulness. I don't like it because it's still called a community. We do got a private of a driveway, but we're living off a cul-de-sac. You know, it could still be a little more, you know, the way the driveway is, but way off the beaten path from neighbors, you know. It still gets dark at night. There's no street lights. Alright? It gets spooky sounds you ain't hearing in the suburbs. You do see green eyes in the trees. Alright? Well, no, they don't have to make it tax-free. They can put their stamp and tax on it, for all I care. Let me just make it available for us. Let us grow it if we want to grow it, but let us know that we can still go to the store and buy it too. The materials to buy it as well. You know, you just don't got to think it's not the product, it's going to be the whole industry, the clothing, the things people need to grow it now. You can make more money with the things that people need to grow it. Then you're selling. See, you got to think outside of the book and the plant too. You know, the edible kitchens that people can make. You know, CBDs and oils that they still are, you know, using for medication. Not just people puffing, wanting to party. People that really need to medicate. They really need to medicate. Children that ain't smoking the way when I did my first time. You know, people that need it for seizures. Freaking glaucoma people. One day they might be, oh my God, I can see again. So goddamn good. And it feels good again. I'm going to eat 3 meals right now. Man, any one of us in the 420 Club, man, we are all coming up with big thoughts. But you know what it takes money to do things. And that's where it's hard for everybody. You know? Man, if I could, I would, man. I would love to be a promoter for us people. I would love to be a president for us people. In our nation for it. We know what it'll do for us, for all of us people. Hell yeah, brother. It's like I told Dave, man, that's the new age Cheech and Chong. You can put Dave, City of Trees, Uncle D, 420. You can put right there my name, Donald, and then right there, 420 Club, and then right there on the suspenders, David, and then right there on that suspender, 420 Club. I already took, man, ask Dave. Dave knows. I told him this about 1.5 years ago. Dave, you got the shirt too? And you know, we're in there doing what we're doing. Laughing, chilling, hanging out with our buddies, streaming a little bit while we got time to stream. Some of us are real busybodies. Some of us. Yeah, some of us you might look at, yeah, he got a beer and he's smoking. You see how busy Dave is. That man's busy a lot. Watching his kids, picking up his wife, doing activities, fixing cars, running a business, taking care of friends. At times when you see him, why do you think he's in there in the chair? trying to have a lounge. Not like he's in there just all lounged out. Of course, the weed got him looking stuck like that. That's the purpose. To lounge out and just zone out and stone out. Not start talking about someone, dramatizing someone. Or I think I try to get in there, say hey, say what's going on, and I want to enjoy being high and stoned and not have to be in there and hearing all this people just It's like, man, you don't like it. You don't like seeing a dude getting stoned. You don't, or for my stream the way it's going right now. You don't like hearing me kind of bumbling on with the beer and getting stoned or whatever. Go watch another one. You know, I know life ain't all about it for some people, but some people are brought up about it. Some people realize it's a good environment that they like, the way that they know that it is an environment that people feel happy and humble around. Joe, man, I appreciate some of y'all to do that. Show me your original name that we know each other. I appreciate that, bro. What is up, man? I'm in here babbling. I got two things in each hand and ain't putting nothing in my mouth. Glad to see some of y'all though, man. Definitely. Yeah, man. We got a lot of good ideas. Thinking, man. It's just it always takes money. That's what I go through all day. I got a lot of ideas, but I just don't got the money. The dogs are happy too. Cheers for y'all, man. Just thank God to be alive. 'Cause I'm like not the only one, okay? Going through it like a lot of us other ones. You know what I mean? Going through it. Things that you go through as you're getting older, going through the days. Sometimes stress you wouldn't realize. Hey, you get old, you got to start realizing. Things in your mind that you know you're very capable of doing, but somehow there's more of a permission slip involved in it than the way you were always doing it. Yeah, I'm loading one up too. Good day. Good day. I've been thinking today was Friday today, for some reason, all day. I'm here. Oh, okay. For the friends from the UK. Good to hear from you guys. Good to hear. Good to hear from you guys. Sorry I haven't been keeping like a, how can I say it, a constant stream every day of the week. Boo, 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 boo. You know, I might do one once a week. I want to get a lot of the activities that I've been doing. Outdoor streams, yard streams. There's a lot of outdoor going on, activities. Man. okay, good girl? What are you doing, baby? You look funny like that. Don't she look funny? You silly girl. You okay, mama? Oh, mama's okay, Tiggy? Okay, baby girl. I don't know if she's pregnant or not, man. Where's mama girl? What's that, mama? Tiggy, be nice. What's that, mama? Tiggy. Tiggy. Out. I'm okay. Now don't let me. Drop. Sit down. Almost okay. Okay, baby. You're just tired. Okay, Papa. Watch out to you. I'm Mama's good girl. She's a good girl. What's up with you, baby? That big smile. Good girl, you happy? You go to girl, big smile. Silly. You're so tired. Oh. Okay, baby, sit down. Okay. Excuse me. She worries me a little bit. But as you see, I think she could be pregnant. Because her breasts are hanging bad. And some of them are milk sack, you know. The other dog's sleeping too, you know, she's okay. She is the oldest, she's the oldest one. She is 7 years old. And it's 4:20, California. Yeah, she's lazy. She's been being real lazy lately. And I'm sure if I walk in another room, she'll follow me. I'm going to show you all a piece of cedar that's been keeping up with my wood shop next door. Excuse me. That tree that we cut down in the backyard, right? I've been out there splitting them with the log splitter and the sledgehammer. It's a spade circle at the top, and it spades down to a point, and you hold it in your hand. It's like a big spike. You take the sledgehammer and you jam it in there like a nail at first till it's in there about that far, and then you got about that much hanging out, and you got to hit that big circle area with the other edge of the sledgehammer. Like you're jamming in a railroad spike, but a little bit thicker at the top. And you beat on them big logs. They're about 2.5, 3 feet tall. Little Miss Fabulous, how you doing? I'm explaining to them about splitting open cedar logs and oak logs with using sledgehammers in spade shape. They're about that tall, round at the top, and they go down to a spike. Spade-shaped log splitters. You hold it at first, and you take that sledgehammer, and man, even when it's in there at first, you'll hear the log. Then you take that sledgehammer and you hit it more till it goes all the way. You gotta learn how to walk around the log with the sledgehammer. Hit it at the angle where it's splitting and keep spiking in it. What a good workout you get. Oh, I don't know what that means. Mint. I like mint. We're growing some mint in our herb garden. Let me show you this log. So to go to show you how tall the log is. Alright? Now this is the center of the log. This ain't the bark or nothing. Now when I was splitting it, the way it splits so perfect for this to fall out like that at the center part of that cedar, I decided to keep this one, alright? Because if I could ever imagine a taxidermist putting a nice fish on this for a mount, my God, that would be beautiful. Or even a couple of them. You could make this a dual mount. One fish, two fish. You could put a good raccoon on here. A squirrel could go on here. That's why I chose to leave the nubs the best I could. I wish they were a little bit bigger. I'm going to get into a lot of that. The smell of this. Fresh cut yesterday. This is pine. I didn't mean to say cedar. These are from the pine trees. And see, that's how I split. This is hand split. I'm really friggin' good and dead even when I do some split. Let me show you what I do with the axe. Boy, this is the oak, the red oak. You see the red in it. And my, does this have a smell? But look at that. Look at that, just. It's like it came off a machine. This is when I brought the axe out. Once I hit it, the oak with the spike, and then I laid this one down. I battled my axe out, my hip axe, with the blade about, I'll say the blade's about 3.5, 4 inches. And I took a whack at that goddamn friggin' log. And man, when you chop that log and it hits like that, it sounds like a baseball player hit the other end of a goddamn baseball, and it was a home run. And you'll see both of them logs do 2 flips off of each side of that splitting log. I knocked a good knock on that bad boy. I'm telling you. Let me show you some other good ones. This is the last one I'm going to show you here. This one here is what I actually want to try to learn how to do wood plank cooking on. I know there's a way that you can put your fish on here. And you can, well, it's pretty much simple. And you can put your slate or your brick underneath here. And then you can preheat it through the wood, but also near the fire, and smoke it and pre-bake it, but not directly over it, where this is going to catch on fire. And oh man, and the flavoring you get. And we got trout galore. So many trout. The guys are going to get more right now, I hope. Hey, thank you, Tom Clark. Man, good to see you, dude. Good man. Some of it I will use for firewood. Some of it I'm getting into crafts. I'm gonna do a lot of art and crafts. This one I want to use for a I want to put one of the biggest trout that I can find on when we do the trout cook. And I want to cook one by the fire pit. Look at the fire pit roaring. I kind of want to levitate this on some stones and then kind of let the fire get underneath here a little bit of the coalage, but not directly over the flame. Then I kind of want to like let it get by the flame where if it was in an oven kind of. And then what I will do, I'll probably lay like some fresh pine needles at the bottom. Just let it go very slow. Things like that. Thanks, man. Oh, sure. So yeah, it's a nice flat piece. I think they call it plank cooking. I don't know what they call it. There's a method to the making. And let there be light, lots of it. Because I just put brand new light bulbs all throughout the whole basement. Some of them there was only one light bulb in it. Now there's two in every light glove. Alright, these sticks here, right here, are from a red cedar. The last one I was showing you is from a red oak. And the first rounded one I showed you was from a pine. Now these right here, is what people would put in their cedar closets. Oh man, yeah. Shoot, there's a lot of good growing things everywhere on the web. I got a lot of them Googling in my head, bro. In my head, I got a lot of them. And this is some of my very good high-end stuff here. When I start doing the things I'm gonna do with this is high-end wood. I mean, you can see the color in it. This is very, very rare. Hey, I have to go take a quick look-see, okay? It's pitch black outside, and the sun don't go down for another hour. The storm is getting thick. I'll be back. I gotta grab one more Marinagizer. Hoorah! Hang in there, troops. Keep your survival tactics close, because who knows, the storm might come and their electrical light might go out, and then I might have to make light with these items. So I will be right there. Marcus, yes, you're absolutely right. I like the barbecue pit bros. They got beards. They hang out. Man, you're right. You can get lost. You will be drooling like an idiot watching naked pornography. You will be drooling over food porn. And that's what I like. Food porn and weed marijuana porn is my porn in life. I don't look at the nudity and the nasty. I don't need to look at that. Yeah. If you've seen it, you know that, man, they got their own recipes, sauces. I love them, man. I love them. I love them. I love the ideas they come up with, or their recipes they're sharing. You know, cool things like that, man. Cheers. Yeah, let me go take a quick check around. I got a couple lights I gotta turn on. Make sure everything's good. And I definitely need another brouhaha. Definitely. Maybe 2. I'll get 2 more. And we'll hang out. I was gonna shut it down, but we'll hang out for another half hour or an hour. Yeah, that's only as thick as that red cedar tree was. See it? And this was prior cut down before we moved into home, right? I found this as I was clearing an area out. I had literally moved this out of the area I was clearing. And I started looking and I'm like, wow. That's a nice piece of cedar, right? So to make a long story short, I picked up the couple areas the guy had branched, cut down, right, that were laid out while I was clearing some of the rest of the lawn around here. So you gotta remember, before we moved into this home, we ain't been here about kind of around a year now, right? But before we moved here, no one done nothing for about almost a year and a half, 2 years. You know, I've literally found 2 sacks of groceries outside clearing the lawn up. 2 sacks of groceries. One of them with canned goods in them. I shit you not. The other one with 2 2-liter soda bottles in it that were so goddamn old, the label in there had me laughing. Man, this is a freaking trip. I've walked around this place to things I have found and unearthed for being a Virgo. So you gotta think, I got that satellite alien vision. And I had to be like, yeah, there's copper there, there's gold over there. You know, this is a big, big quartz. If you were to go splunking underground, once I know how to get underground, I will take you pictures, and it will look just like where Superman went in the Superman movie we all grew up watching. There's nothing but big, long veins of quartz, and if you shine a light on it, it is just... Man, look at this shit I found. I found a California raisin, dude. Playing the guitar. California raisin is out there, chilling. I'm like, whoa. With me doing work on Earth and Earth, working. It came to me. Lucky I don't got a metal detector. Because you know these are the hills of Bangladesh. We're back in the times of the day. George Washington and Mary Washington would play. The valleys, the streams, the creek, the area, the historical path at a time of revolutionary wars, civil wars. Look what else I found. Rabbit-ducky, you're the one. You make laughter all the fun. And he got a goddamn patch on his eye. The one-eyed bandit rubber ducky. No shit. He got a goddamn patch on his eye. A pirate patch. No shit. That's real. I didn't draw that on there. It was just out there chilling. Ducks fly together. I learned the nickname. Hey, duck! Ducks fly together. Even got a patch on his eye. That's a friggin' trip. You can tell I found it outside. Look at it. It's so funny. I don't know where these little trinkets and items come up like that. I'm Uncle Donald, I found out. Like back in the day, I don't know if they reincarnated me and then like let me out of somewhere where I was in the time capsule. And then they like re-let me out. And they're like, oh, there you go. Go hang out in this time. Then we'll just freeze you up and we'll stick you back over here. You're a good boy. Man, I'm Donald Duck. That's his name. And I got 3 nephews here, and I got 3 nephews in Alabama. Go friggin' figure that. Man, I'm telling you about it, man. And every time he looked at his calendar and he had an event to do something, it was on my goddamn birthday. I'm like, what the friggin' heck? First time we went out on a date with Daisy, September 9th. I used to date a girl in school named Daisy. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. You're a good boy. Oh. Oh, she's a biker riding chick. She's single. 3 or 4 kids with 3 or 4 different people, and just something when you're there in school together, but then she moves, so I don't move with her. I stay where I'm at. Yeah, Cobra. But then, then there's the other Daisy. What's up with the Daisy chicks? I just don't like the cigarette smokers. I get a secondhand choke. Kicking me under the cuffs. Fuck Hughes and me. I always had like athletic chicks. Yeah. I woke up in the classroom with a girlfriend. I was like, whoa, I didn't know you're my girlfriend. Well, you know now, we're going out. I'm like, oh, wow, this is excellent. But then again, I should only knew. Everybody been trying to hook, man, that's the girl I should have stayed with. That girl, Amy. Yeah. I should have stayed with Amy. Because her and I always clicked. We always had that, and we're that height together. She was always funny, stoner chick, and an athlete, cheerleader. That's when she started going out with me. I'm passed out in English class, drooling in the textbook. Next thing I know, I wake up. She got my coat off the back of my chair, wrapped around her goddamn legs for her cheerleading outfit, because she was cheerleading for a basketball game. Then I wake up and she's holding my hand. And I'm like, where the heck is this coming from? She's going, no, we're going out. I'm like, what? We're going out the door together, boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm like, oh, all right. I don't know how this happened. I end up friggin' taking a nap in class, and I wake up with a goddamn girlfriend. And the teacher's sitting there in the back of the class with his arms crossed and said, why did that never happen to me? He's like, I always was getting them. I was on the football team. I was doing things. He was like, you didn't know since day one? Why do you think I sat you two next to each other? That girl walked in here giving you the eye, Donald. I'm glad it worked out. I hope it works out. The teacher stopped right there when I woke up. How was your nap? I'm like, oh, thanks, Mr. I. You're going to put me in the middle of this? No, let's hear about it. We're in English class, right? Let's talk about it. How was your nap? I don't remember my nap now. All right, come on, guys. Everybody get everything off the board you need for today. Take your textbook home, do this, do that. Oh man, class was the shit. We had the one guy, he had a nervous breakdown, and he just ran out of the class and quit. Yeah. He couldn't do it. Called consumer math. Everybody took an easiest math course. Couldn't do it. I always took like those hands-on things where you're getting interactive. Yeah, man. I always went out with the premium pussy. That's what Uncle would only be. I'm very prude, so if you're being prude, it's got to be premium. And then kind of when me and Amy broke it off or whatever, and you know, that was freshman stuff. It was advanced PE. That was when there was a Jenny, dark blonde girl running around with friggin' green highlights, wearing alternative t-shirts. I went out with one chick right now, she's the head pediatrician nurse. In the goddamn friggin' in Fairfax Hospital. Premium. But you know why now sometimes, you're a good boy, bro, but you really just don't even want to be involved in that scene. For those reasons, guy ain't respected as the guy. Ha ha ha, fuck you. Ha ha, you ain't got $50. Ha 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 ha. Ah, ha, ha. You ain't worth this, da da da, worthless, ah, ha, ha, right? That kind of bologna and cheeses sandwiches. Alright? Now you know how that is. So what I learned, going through the bridge burning, the cigarette cursings, I'll go out with this guy and home wreck this guy and all that kind of bologna and cheese was put on the brakes and watch the mistakes and the historical hex that other people put on other people's lives that ain't right. And then you will grow and you will see right through it. And then one day you will become your own empire. And what is your own empire? Is even if you're only just sitting there in a tent. And you can live life and you don't even know the word rent. There ain't even words. There ain't even words. The feeling of life is even other than ain't even. Mari, yeah, I've been there. I do check comments. I do kind of glance at it day by day, but I haven't been there to make any upgrades and any pictures. I haven't posted any like events that could happen. I would like to get a lot of outdoor things going on, but there's certain kinks, certain holdups going on. I do YouTube outdoors, but it's not through PS4. So that's not really able to reach out to the community and my gamer friends to get invites. I'm not really tech savvy at the time to conduct invites or anything through my YouTube on the phone. I kind of had to get it going, and I'm live. You know what I mean? But besides that, once I get it going and it's live, I don't want to screw it up. So once it's live and it's going, it's going to record. I've already seen, 30, 40 archived clips, activities. Walking in the middle of the goddamn friggin' field with goddamn friggin' trees bigger than the goddamn friggin' train that they friggin' imagined they came in. Yeah. For this next cheers, we will give a good salute to the bloodline that pumps through some of my body. A good more than half. The Deutsch, the German. Saloon. Cheers. And let's have another. This next beer is in honor of my bloodline of the German. The company of all the good people that are visiting, saying hi. The times that we're all going through, times we know we will go through, the strength in our mind that we know we got. The not that the computer makes us not that we are. We are better than words and we're greater with our mind. Our mind is our art, not what we look like. We have an inner way too. Some of our inner ways ain't as good as it once was, as strong, as functionable. Some of us might have broken areas, damaged areas, weakened areas, areas that are bothered due to emotion at time. I'm trying to hold back a little bit of tears right now Come along, buddy. I'm gonna give a cheers to. And the color blue brings up a lot of color. Working on the Marine Corps base with the man. In our blue Eastern maintenance uniforms. Poor Andre. Cheers to Andre. Just passed away April 29th. Good godfather and workman with me. Put a good notion of HVAC under my belt. Did a lot more than that other than working. And cheers to everyone that's here, man. Thirsty Thursday. See, they're backward. See, the minute I turned there to look back, I knew I was saying Thursday. So we'll wear this hat for our first beer. Respect for the Germans. Thank goodness to be here. Good cheers to see a lot of people I ain't seen in a while. I guess I'll let the stream go on for another half hour or so. I will be turning the game completely off and getting into some playoff action. I know the Wizards might be playing. They're 2 down. Just like the Capitals are 2 down. So they both better step up. If not, you're out of here. We'll go back to the seat. It's right here. It was a good find. So once I cleared that area, okay, and I seen how it was all branched down and limbed down, I was like, wow, man, that's some real good cedar, because I could see the red in it once I cleared all the old leafing and stuff away. So I made a separate pile of brush, way away from everything else. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean. And it's finally in Washington, man, and I tell you what, if you don't get on the playoff games, they're extra electrifying. Even in basketball, people are in there shoulders shrugging now, throwing people down and kind of, it ain't like hockey where they're having big playoff contact, But then once I actually got that area clear enough, I'd say there was at least about a 3.5-4 foot stump of the rest of the tree that was still sticking out of the ground. So I went with the saw and I cut it down as close as I could, left the stump in the ground, and I took the rest of this part of this. I should have left it all in one piece. Should have. But I actually cut it into the 4 smaller pieces. I could. And I was actually thinking about that. See, you're a couple steps ahead of me, dude. You're almost taking it a little bit ahead of what I want to do. Yeah. I'm collecting the best things I can find now around here. And I'm going to find the best burning wood pipes. And I'm going to start being a hand wood pipe whittler, whatever you call them, live on stream. I'm going to have a beer. I'm going to bring up my workshop. I've collected every specimen of wood on our property. And I know I have to use the hardest. But I have to find out which ones are going to be used to make good bowls. Because I was always known for the guy that was making bowls in school. I graduated with vocational program completion course. You know, I made a bowl somewhere around here of the Wu-Tang symbol, a wooden bowl that people are still using. You know, I was the guy that made, how many of us? The 5 bowls where we all smoked in the U.S. Capitol building on our senior trip in high school. I made all the bowls in shop class, and I got the screens. And then my buddy packed each bowl, and we were all on our senior trip. I shit you not, in the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., with the rotunda and everything. When they're using the bathroom, and we all. And the bowls were made so good you can wrap them in toilet paper and flush them down the toilet. Disposables. But the purpose was we were going to get high somewhere in D.C. together. And we all went to the stall together. All right, guys, you ready? Took a big tote. Held it in as long as we can. Soap everywhere, and just walked out of there. Then we scattered, got back with our groups. Smelled as much as soapy as we can in our hands. Hope we put enough Izine in. Man, we were wide open, man. We were the ones. I was 009 in school, man. I could try. I will try. I will. Might be thick enough, see? I'm sure I could whittle all that down. Might be thick enough. If not, I might have a couple more thicker pieces. Now this is oak. I'm just gonna try to use these as well, you know. I can get here. Just gotta use your imagination, man. Just gotta use your imagination. Kind of get you a nice bowl up in there. You already got your angle. You already got your width. Maybe I can cut you off right here at the knot, right? If you want it at an angle. Or if you want it coming in. Might be able to keep the knot there, yeah. I'll come right behind the knot where it's finally not as thick. And then that's where I'll bring your mouthpiece down like that. More round it into a mouthpiece. See that? I'll bring this down right behind that knot. That will come down, and that will come down. Then all this low area will be gone. That'll all be down, flat. And then, see, I already got your front. It'd be nice. Get that there, the bowl. I could build you a beautiful cedar pipe now when it comes to burning and what it's actually going to do to have to get it cured, to get it where you're not going to be smoking a lot of the wood smoke and stuff, to actually get your pipe blessed is what I'm not sure about yet. I know how to... Hey, Kenny. Awesome. Oh man, join the broadcast. We're making wooden pipes soon. I know how to make deer antler pipes too with bamboo for the draw stick, actual peace pipes. And we will take some sinew, and I will find real feathers around the property here. I actually got them in the neck set that I'll put on. If you're in the party, just click up to my name if you're not playing a video game, and then go to watch broadcast when you select my name on the party screen. And I made them out of deer antlers, bamboo. Hey, thanks, bro. Yeah. Then I'll take sinew and I'll wrap it around the bamboo stick. It'll never leak smoke. It'll be blessed. Yeah, the beard? Well, this might be the year it goes. I doubt it. I really doubt it. But this might. It might. It might. There's a story to that. He lived on my family's land in Illinois when all the men gathered. When all the men gathered from the whole state of Illinois, they used my family's plantation and crops and the animals, and they ate, and they all gathered. The First Army of Illinois under the Union. And Abraham Lincoln, when he was the president, was set up there in one of the, what do you call those? What do you call those kind of homes? I shit you not. The cavalry, everybody was there. I got still pictures of it. There's pictures with my great-grandmother. Her name was Grammy. And she stood 5 foot tall. And she was about 95 pounds soaking wet. And she stood there with her gray hair in a bun. Indian. Her hair was never cut since she was a little girl. Indian, gray hair in a bun went to the back of her goddamn ankles. And she stood there the whole time with the look, staring at every soldier. They said she gave them a stare more than any general gave them a stare. That's what made her husband become a 3-star general at the lead of the cavalry of the 1st Union of Illinois, where Abraham Lincoln was. They were right there on my family's plantation. They were eating off the food. They were eating all of it. I shit you not. There's a lot of historical things. They have my grandfather's name, the man I was named after. Archived videos of him all over the Marine Corps Museum of what it was like of beach landings. And he was always there. They said my grandfather stood out like a sore thumb, but he was the one that went from being a farmer all his life to being the Marine Corps' lead farmer. He did 7 to 8 beach landings, and he stood out like a sore thumb because he was 6'4", and he was taller than almost every soldier in almost every platoon he was in. And he was a big corn-fed farm boy with Indian in him, and he was one of the first Marines that was in the United States Marine Raider program, trained as a United States Marine Raider on the Pacific Front in Japan, and he operated the BAR, the BAR, and he was out there like if you goddamn mobsters was hanging out doing drive-by shootings, he was doing beach landing shootings with a machine gun. And the things that they said that men seen on beach landings, you couldn't even imagine. And it's not just my family members. A lot of people in here got family members. Seen things from airplanes, to seeing things from Iraq, seen things from Japan, seen things from friggin' Guadalcanal. Man, I don't even want to talk about it. Seen things that, you know what? I know people that seen things that you couldn't even believe that. You couldn't even realize that. You can't even see them things. Yeah. Man, there's aliens out there. There's creatures. There's a Middle Earth in America. America and the planet. Man, I just want to make some good bowls. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what I will do, though. I will study that to find out the best burnable woods for making handcrafted pipes. And in the future, anyone that wants to be there that would want one, I will not feel bad to kick back on stream and hand Willie one. Propaner, man, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Wish I was there, man, slapping it down. You know about me painting. You know I know my shit about it. You know. This guy right there, that's a professional. This guy goes through it. See, you know I'm ready, bro. Man, I talked to Rhonda today again. I talked to Rhonda today to drive the 450 dump truck, picking up all the trash and delivering all the material on the job site for the guys to hang shiprock all day. But I told Rhonda, how come I know how to walk in there, put shitrock on the goddamn wall, walk into the goddamn house, put shitrock on the wall, and leave in a day or two and there ain't no trash. Man, I've been ready to go to work. These people don't want me to work. I go to work, they get mad because I'm working. I tell them, get out of the goddamn way. I gotta do some more work. Get out of the goddamn way. I gotta do work. I don't want you to do work. Oh, good girl. You're a good boy. Yeah. That's what you do when you jump out the goddamn bed without an alarm clock. Where's the work at? I want to work. I want to goddamn work. There's the thing that's involved in it called the system. I want to be in your system, in your crotch, in your throat, in your ear, in your mouth, in your head, in your shoe, in your foot, in your way to work. My thespian. Area 51. Man, there's alien. Man, you know what happened to me? I asked to want to talk and communicate to the aliens, and look what happened to me. I work with the aliens from DC. I know the goddamn alien that sits there in the building that never leaves out the building. I know the alien can go underground and go from over here to over there. God dang. I just want my goddamn I want my goddamn spaceship back. You don't know what I can goddamn make. You think I can do something with wood? What? You don't know nothing about hydromagnetical electronical engineer. Ear, in your goddamn earring. Man, they got us all on flying Deftones. Flying drone Deftones intercepted brainwashing. You only live here like a slave once. And when you get out of it, son, it's paying homage to the people that thought the South was about slave. No, it wasn't. It was about trying to live the way we knew we should have needed to live. Now, I don't know if you remember me telling you about I can make you some good pipes and we can put some feathers on it from around here in the property. Well, that's what I did living around here in the property of the good southern part, the southern parts of the United Nations. In the southern parts of the United Nations is now gracefully where I stand. I don't stand upon the Mason-Dixon line of being around the north or here or there. I literally stand where the man of Robert E. Lee, the commanding general of the Civil War Army, of his birthplace, of his home, of where his men of the 1st Virginia were gathered, just like the men were gathered in Illinois by Abraham Lincoln, where my family was at. So how's Uncle D stuck in the fibble of this? It's just history, boys and girls. It's just history. So I and Uncle D have this represented with that there of the 1st Virginia. That is the Virginia seal on that flag. See, my flag is what they would use to show you. Now, when they went into battle, Confederates, the flag was only this size. It wasn't the rest of this. And now you got your seal here. You have your seal here. Do you know, I actually know people that are descendants and a lot of these people. So that's where it goes to show what it's like to know. When we support Veterans Day here in America as a good, faithful American, and when I say the goddamn word we, people from the west to the east, from the north to the south of it, we love to know some of our lineage. Where it is, where our bloodline is, where our roots, what they did, where they came from, the kind of wars that were there. Because it's not just me. Ain't just my family there. A lot of good American lines. Aliens should clone me. Aliens did not clone me. They reincarnated me as one of their experimental plays, other than some of the other ways that people were created. They froze me, unfroze me, is shocked and goddamn electronically chipped and lit me back to life. I'm not the only one. What is the alien agenda? To control, to find out how they could actually have that control, how to mutilate people from what our soul is, how to take away what love. They didn't want love. It's an alien. It's a computer. How to put people out of rhythm. How to in college, man. I built their college for where they were unearthing the knowledge that I already visually know, you know? It's hard. I'm not a prophet, and I'm not a fortune teller, but I'm a visionary. I have where I can take my vision and escape from vision to division to vision to vision. I could take my mind, like if I'm doing 300 math problems, multiple division, subtraction, addition, but it takes and shows you truthful view than othered viewed. I told my friend when I got abducted. And I woke up, and they were like, "What do you mean?" Yeah. See, Cobra knows. Sometimes you get knocked out in a coma, and you wake up with a strain of knowledge. It's just like you gain a strain, like a blueprint, or an image. It's being an imager. A visioner. There's a difference. Like I can go look it and think it than unneeding word.
Hey, Donald. Donald Trump got one.
Yeah, that's That's alright. It's okay. Hope everybody finds hope everybody finds that they can get the best of care and not have stress about getting health care. This goddamn nation treats people like niggers. I'm sick of it. We're not niggers to people. We're not slaved, goddamn ignorant people that they want us to be, no matter what color we are. They're the ones that want to do ignorant prices to people. You can go out of the country and get 3 times more and take a vacation while you're healing, and then come back and buy a new car. For what America wants to do, to give you a half-used piece of plastic in your fucking body and stick chemicals in you and say, yeah, come back a week later, buddy. I know you got cannabalates and goddamn stimulates in you. You're cut off our goddamn, don't give a goddamn care program about people. Don't get me friggin' fired up. Cause I ain't the fire, I'm the earth. Always stay down to earth. Always. I tell you what, gents, germs. I hate to be rude. With Dick connecting, it's good seeing a few y'all having the ears. Thirsty Thursday. But I'm gonna get some live excitement into me. Some blackball. I did a lot. Mountain water is what we can call it. Mountain water. Yeah. No, just having a beer. 2 beers. I don't drink a lot. Not a heavy drinker. Very rarely. If I drank a 12-pack of soda in a year, that's about it. I probably drank a 6-pack of soda in a year. I don't do many sodas. I don't know why. I don't like that phlegmy soda-y taste. I'm thinking about starting and infusing a lot of sun teas. Very healthy sun teas. Homemade sun teas. And you can make your own personal batch with mason jars. Pick up a box of mason jars. Make your own personal size. 1 tea bag per. Add some homemade mint into it. Garnish it with a fresh lemon or orange peel. You can use green tea. You can use whatever kind of, you don't have to use your regular tea. Well, you just get you the best, clearest, ice coldest, pure water that you can get. I prefer you to take your water from a purifier, not out of the tap, or get you pure spring water from the mountains. And you fill yourself up a mason jar, about that big. And you put that much water in it, and you add your tea bag, whatever flavor you want. Black tea, green tea, regular tea, this tea, that tea, that tea. You put it out there and you set it in the sun. You let your tea bag dangle and you put your goddamn cap on it and you let it do what it's doing. Alright? You take your tea bag out. Then you might want to garnish a couple flavors in there. You might want some honey, some sugar. You might want to put an orange peel or onion peel in it. stick some ice cubes in it. Put a mint in it. Piece of fresh mint. Be creative. Man, I don't know. Can we make sun tea and coffee tea? I tell you what, we might be... Hey, buddy, we might be getting somewhere. We might be getting somewhere. We might be able to make tea and coffee blend. Hot or cold. We don't know how it's going to taste. I'll tell you, it'll have a goddamn kick. Might have a kick to it. Caffeine. Go, boss. I really got a lot. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. Shut up. How much for that? Or you'd be doing vapes like... Oh, man. I feel so good. I had coffee and tea mixed this morning. I'm like... I bet you feel like that for about a goddamn hour. I bet you would. You can make a homemade friggin' tea bag and coffee bag. Grind you up some good friggin' coffee from somewhere. Find you a couple things of tea. Stick it in a goddamn friggin' tea. Man, you know what I'm saying. Tea filter, tea brewer. Wrap it up. Tie some goddamn string around it. Put a rubber band around it or something. Let it seep into goddamn water. Fresh ground coffee beans and a coffee filter, and put a couple tea bags in or around it and let it all... I'm demonstrating the penis of it, the genus of it. You want a little cream on the side of it? Oh man, I tell you what, you be doing freaking backflips. I didn't know I could do that. Wow. Whoa! Be doing Michael Jacksons in the middle of traffic. Ow! Walking into work like, man, Uncle D became a meth head overnight. Look at him. He can't stand still. Why is his eyes keep... What's he doing? But he just keeps drinking this drink. What's in this drink? Is he on fucking... What's he doing? Is he drinking vodka and water already? Uncle D don't drink clear liquor. What's going on with him? What's in that cup, boy? You don't want none. Please. No. No. You don't want none. Hey boss, what do we gotta do today? Hey boss, where are we going? Hey boss, let's fuck the floors. Clean the whole parking lot. I vacuumed the office. It ain't even my job, boss. What else do I gotta do? You only been here 15 minutes. Can you please sit down? No. I think I'll just stand up all day. Man, you be flying? You thought Red Bull had wings. 5 hour energy? That one went out the goddamn rear end of your asshole when you were crashing on it before lunchtime. No, this shit is getting you through fucking traffic. You're still sitting there in traffic like... You're staring at your cup that you went up the door with. Damn, I still got 3/4 of that. Whoa! 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 When I get home, yeah, traffic's the shit. But goddamn, what's wrong with that guy, man? Oh, he got a little too much caffeine. Remember that drink Jolt? We're gonna call this shit Volt. You got the whole Volt in you. And on each side of the V of my advertisement, it's gonna say coffee and tea, caffeine infused to give you a volt. Whoa! Boss, boss, boss. They're like, you need to go take a drug test. Oh, sure. What was that, Iran? The only thing in your urine was a bunch of caffeine. How much urine are you doing? Are you doing urine pills?
Yeah, you put the problem.
That's what it's supposed to be about, man. Having a friggin' sense of humor and being there to laugh. Somebody gave me the idea, I had to run with it, man. That's like throwing me the football and I'm gone, man. It's time to go. Heck yeah. That's like catching a nice 15, 20-yard pass and being like, damn, nice pass, brother. Shoo. Heck yeah. I tell you what, man, I'm glad we're going out with a good sense of humor, because I'm going to crush this, and I'm jumping on the basketball court, y'all. I'm pumped. That's why I ain't sitting down. So cheers. God bless y'all. Everyone that's here. Kenny, thanks for swinging into the party. Man, playoff basketball, Boston and Washington, Game 3. Oh man, there ain't no more. Oh well. Alright, guys. We do always give respect to our troops. Those that are past in times of wars, those that are there in times of war, and those that are future, men and women, for our times of war. Thank y'all, real Americans, and friends of the planet. Curse. We are in a plane of some other man's curse, but we know it ain't ours. That's why at least I'm glad we can have a somewhat of a good time. Alright, y'all.